In the studios of 94.3 Radio 1, it doesn't feel real yet. I think I have to pinch myself. Forget you, Hriday. I mean, this is this is a reality we haven't seen for over 2 years, and it feels really, really good to be in the studios, first of all. And second of all, to have an artist in the studio. Thank you for coming. It's so good to see you.
I'm so glad that, and first of all, thank you for calling me. And I kid you not, like, it's so nice to step out of the house and finally go meet people, chat with people, promote your songs. Wow, I can take like a gasp of fresh air.
Yeah, and live in concert, it's like we've forgotten what it felt like, what it looked like. And if we wanted to go back, I don't think we have revisited those moments because we want to be there. We're missing it so much.
I agree, and I think this album is that only for me also. It's like reminiscing all those things that we've done and putting it out there for the whole world. Be like, yeah, no more reminiscing. Let's move forward now.
Hriday Gattani in the studios of 94.3 Radio 1. My show is called Afternoons with Annie. This album, Jukebox of Things, it's like, I think, a lot of emotions that you've put together in one album. And I'm sure, like for everyone else, the pandemic has just turned us around and told us, listen, if you want to do it, you do it now. Tell us the story behind how this album came about.
So, interestingly, I joined this industry really late. I decided to be a musician at 21, which is,
Really, you call 21 late? What is
yeah,
wrong with
I mean, you see the
millennials. Come on now.
Have you seen Saregama, Little Kids and Little Champs and all of that? Like, there are kids singing at 3 and blowing my mind, so definitely late. But what's amazing is that I think it was a very organic switch for me, where the songwriting came first. So like when I started writing these songs, it wasn't out of that I want to write a hit song and I want to write about something. It just happened so.
Right.
And I realized this is what I want to do. This is what I like. I'm a storyteller apart from being a songwriter, and that's the space I want to take. And Jukebox of History is basically a compilation of stories that I have seen, maybe been through, and try to put down to kind of, like, what is history? History is something someone writes down that they've seen. So this is a little bit of my
Jukebox of History. I said jukebox of things.
It is a jukebox of things. That's true, though.
It is. Jukebox of History also happens to be an album not only of putting all your thoughts together, but I think you've handpicked, because I remember the last time we met, you said you've written a lot of songs. So how did you go about doing that?
I completely think that I agree with the fact that I've handpicked these songs, because what happened is I wanted to have that diversity in genres as well. So if you do go through the album and hear all the songs, no song is alike, which I felt is something that I wanted to showcase in this first album, because it's me dipping my feet in the world of English music as an independent artist and putting out an album, because I've done singles before, but I've never done an album. So I was dipping my feet with the thought that let me give you the entire spectrum of what I can do, and then let's see what people think.
Nice. On that note, I think it's time for the first song. Can you please play us a few lines of any song you pick? Except Parasite, because that's my favorite and I want to leave it for the end.
Okay, you're going to leave that for the end? Okay. I open a box of mysteries, jukebox of history. It all came back to me. It was left behind for we, 12 notes and a melody. The relic, the stones, you and I all looked at me. It's writing our story. The relic, the stones, you and I all looked at me, and the words came to me in the box of history, jukebox of history.
Woo! Lovely. First of all, I knew that he had this inkling, and he's talked about it. He's come here before to promote his songs in the past, whether it's playback singing for Bollywood or even his own independent songs, Hindi, and now to even international. this has been going on for a while. There has been international in your life. There has been music that you were inspired by as you were growing up. All of us have had that
Definitely.
kind of inspiration. So it's not like because I am doing playback singing here in Bollywood, I am going to give up on things I really love to do. Some of your artists, some of the artists
Yeah.
that you really loved growing up listening to.
So interestingly, I know. I mean, I think I never thought I'd be a Hindi playback singer. Because I don't know. Like, I mean, I grew up on my dad's music, listening to music from my dad's time. So I remember listening to like Leo Sayer and listening to CCR, the Beatles,
Yeah.
obviously a
Yeah.
lot of that, Michael Jackson, and that growing up in the 90s. So I these were my influences. This is where the honest first understanding of music comes from for me. And when I started, like I said earlier, when I started the journey of music, it started from a point of view where I started just writing songs in English because I had a cover band, which then led to me like being like, oh, I want to play the guitar. One friend left his broken guitar at my house, and I was like, I want to learn this song because I want to play it to some girls and impress them. So I learned "I'm Yours" on the guitar, and from there it just led into like a very organic way of me sitting down and writing a few songs.
Right.
So when playback happened, I was over the moon because I was like, oh great, this is something that will hopefully catapult my world and my profession,
Right.
and give me an opportunity to reach many more people.
Sure.
And then I said, you know what, let me do one thing where I don't want to be, I don't want to lose the essence of my music, which comes from maybe westernized music meets Indian music. But let me take my time with what I release, when build an audience, and then come out with an album like this, which is really, really close to my heart. So I'm glad it's finally happened and it's come to that.
Jukebox of History, it is. It's got 5 songs, and like I did mention, it's handpicked. And tell me, what do you have to tell everybody who's listening right now? India, when it comes to the music scene, has opened up so much, especially in the past 3 years. So it's not about any language. It is so much more about the artist and what the artist brings on the table. Yeah. So what do
Definitely.
you have to say about that?
I think we've definitely opened up when it comes to languages in music. I see some of the most popular songs being from the south of our country as well. Like there are 2 Tamil songs that I know are the biggest hits right now. So I think music has no boundaries of language for sure. I remember I released a song called Ulja, which was I think a couple of years ago.
Right.
And I remember getting some really interesting response from places that I would have never imagined.
Right.
Like where probably they did not even understand what I was saying, but it was great because they were intrigued in something that maybe connected with them. And at the end of the day, it's about the emotion. And I think if you truthfully, as an artist, have something to say and have an emotion towards that, then music is no barrier for you.
Yay! And of course, I loved your enunciation of Tamil.
Tamil.
Yeah. Really cool.
I've lived, I mean, not lived, but half my life has been spent in Chennai over the last 7 years.
Ooh. Oh, okay then. Calls for another song. Which one is it going to be this time? And what is the story in this song?
I think I always, we see these fairy tales of love. Every movie is about love has to be perfect, and you can't compromise in love. And it's such a fallacy. It's so untrue.
Yeah.
Love is really, really, it's a strange thing. It's like
The beauty of imperfections, actually.
it is imperfect, and
It can never be perfect.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be.
it shouldn't be. I think if it's perfect, then there's something wrong.
All the drama is lost then. And what is life without drama? Like, come on.
So this song is about how sometimes love is all about the compromise.
Yeah.
It's called That Kind of Love.
Oh, that kind of love. Let's hear it.
All right. Oh, everybody's got one of you, 'cause this life is a loop. It's not about I, it's all about who. Oh, I know we don't understand each other, but when the night grows, you gotta be by my side. We ain't meant to be forever and ever, but when I gotta make me fight. That kind of love, that kind of love, that kind of love.
Remind me a little of Jason Mraz. I really love that.
Oh, it does. I mean, I think he has a huge part of my songwriting abilities. I picked up so much from so many people, and that's how you. I mean, that's how I think every. If a songwriter is saying that he doesn't have any influences, I think that's a lie. You pick up a lot from the people you listen to, the people you're around, and I have some influences that I owe everything to.
I still can't get over Tamil. Can you also say Malayalam then in that case?
I try. I can try.
Good.
But I don't know if I can say Malayalam well. Not bad.
Very close.
Very close? Okay. It's a hard. I mean, these are such difficult languages. So beautiful, so percussive. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
I remember I sang a song in Telugu, which was my first song that I sang in Telugu. Wow, I had so much fun. It was nerve-wracking because it's tough.
To get those enunciations.
And then get the feeling.
And get the feeling.
And get the melody also. And Rahman sir's melody, so it's not like a simple, straightforward melody.
You vibed with him too. We're talking about the biggest composers of our time. You've had a chance to even have him mentor you for a good while. You know, you pretty much started there. You spent some time there. I remember talking about it the last time also. What are some of the memories and what are some of the teachings that have stayed on, Hriday, that you use almost every day?
I think one is Never Compromise, which he's, I mean, incredible at. Like, he's just, you know, he'll get the best out of the person in front of him as well. If someone's, you know, like, not giving him what he wants or not giving the optimum, he will make sure it comes out, and he knows how to do that the best.
Right.
So that's incredible. Never to compromise, I think. Never let go of an opportunity. And I think the other thing that I've learned from him is stay humble, stay true to your music, and believe. I think the kind of, if he probably did not, and Mani sir did not have the confidence in the first few albums that they released, you know, they wouldn't have changed the theme of and the world of music over the last 2 decades in the Indian scenario, you know. So I think that's something that I've learned from him for sure.
So cool. In music, there's a lot that is happening. People are more receptive. People are opening up. What do you have to say to youngsters who kind of are caught in the middle? They're still a little confused. I know you have to have your heart in the right place, but there are a few basic things that one must go after to know that, okay, this is the direction maybe they should stick to.
I think it's always,
especially when it comes to music.
Yeah, I think it's always evolving, which is beautiful. Like for me, I'm luckily from that middle phase where I've seen it all, where we literally grew up in the, like, TV came out, and I've seen through the entire evolution of technology, because that's what most 90s kids have. But what I would tell, you know, the kids today is, I think, to explore. You know, that exploration is lost. Even with music, I feel like we're not, just because everything comes easy, because everything is so easily available on the internet, and like if you want to become a music producer, all you need to do is actually go and buy a DAW, like a software to make music, because there are beats that are already preloaded in it. It's the easiest thing, honestly, to make music. But is that all? So explore what is your voice in all of that, and what you like to say, or what you like to endorse, what you like to believe in, who you'd like to follow. I think all these things are who will make you who will make you what you are. So, and
also break the stereotype. I mean, it doesn't have to be the things that are the only ones trending that are going to stay forever. We've seen music evolve over ages, international and even Indian.
Yeah, and what's interesting is, you know, like, I mean, there all over the world, and especially in the West, I've seen artists coexist so beautifully. Genres coexist so beautifully, and trend in their own way. Like, you know, I don't know if many people have even heard of Leo Sayer, but he was a huge deal. Like, he was, and you know, he may have not been the typical pop scene, but he's a huge artist in his own way. And that's what's missing here, which is hopefully coming out with independent music and many more artists popping up. And the access we have to
Right.
literally release a song. It's so easy now to, which is great. It's a boon.
Yeah.
But use that well. Explore, learn.
Never stop
Find your
learning, I
voice.
guess,
Yeah,
and find your voice. That is so important. What plans do you have for the future? I mean, this is one album, 5 songs. What next?
Many more to come, hopefully. Like I said, I have been, keeping a lot of material ready, ammunition ready to like just go like,
Uh-huh.
and I just needed the right direction, the right platform, and I just needed a start. I think and
Right.
that's happened now. But definitely for the future, I want to now collaborate with a lot more people because I think I've done a
Nice.
lot of solo
Nice.
things till now. I want to start collaborating with a lot more people. I want to open up my horizons and also try things that I haven't done before with genre. I mean, which comes in the space of genres and
Sure.
performances, etc. And I'm looking forward to a lot of exciting experiences.
What I love about millennials and the independent artists these days is that they are open to collaborations.
Yeah.
That's the deal. And that's part of the exploration you just spoke about, actually,
Yes.
just now. So cool. And this calls for, finally, the song that I really love. I mean, I love all of them, but this one kind of, inches a little ahead of the others. That's Parasite. Let's hear it.
All right. It's so interesting. This is actually, if you read the lyrics, it's quite a sad song. But I think these kind of things only do well, like sad songs. Masked in.
Even masked in
Yeah.
the right melody.
Masked in.
And so you're like, oh, okay, I feel you. I feel the song. I like it. I know where this is coming from.
Yeah. I live my life on others' hopes and dreams, like a parasite. I feed on what you need. It kills me deep within, but I can't stop to please. Oh, there's a fire burning deep inside of me, so put it out now. A little sneak peek.
Parasite, and I believe this is also the song, the video, which, like you said, is the.
So this video came out last week of Parasite, and so what I've done is, because I wanted to really connect with all my fans, all the people who love my music, all my family, I call them. I've done lyric videos for everything.
Nice.
Because I think that's the core essence of my album.
Okay.
The lyrics, the writing,
Right.
which is at the forefront of everything. So I've done lyric videos with a little bit of me in there. So you'll catch a glimpse of me playing the
Nice.
guitar, singing, performing. And there are videos for every song. But so Parasite is out. The next song will be out very soon.
Oh my god, that's a lot of work. Every song video, that's like a
Yeah.
lot of work.
Yeah,
So cool.
we do this for all of you.
Are you ready for this quick fire round?
I'm always ready for a quick fire round, because in like life generally it takes so much time to put out an album. You've taken so much time to put out a song. Gotta do something quickly.
Okay, here comes the first question. Which was the most recent movie you watched on an OTT platform?
On an OTT platform. Wow. Okay, what is the latest movie?
Come on. Come on.
It's been so long like, since I watched a movie.
That is the
I'm,
truth.
I'm into like series now.
Okay.
I
Series.
watched this series called.
Don't tell me Bridgerton.
No. Some Inventing Anna.
Oh,
Yeah, it was quite interesting.
nice. Okay. Moving on to music, what's on your playlist these days? International, of course.
A lot of Tom Misch.
Mhm.
I'm vibing to that right now.
Okay.
And a few other artists, but I think Tom Misch is like my go-to right now. He's just like
Okay.
getting my vibe.
Nice. Tell me about the places of the ones that you've ticked off on the bucket list.
Mhm.
There may be 1 or 2 left, or many more may be left.
Oh, loads left.
So give me 2
Loads
names.
left. Like I think definitely I want to do Europe. Like I want to do Amsterdam and
Right.
that entire belt.
Iceland.
Yes. I want to There was one more.
Lapland, maybe.
There was one more on my Istanbul. I
Ah.
really want to do Turkey.
Cappadocia.
Yeah, I want to do
That
that.
is so cool. That
To be
is so
very
cool.
honest, I'm very greedy when it comes to traveling. I want to do everything.
I want to go to the northeast first, and of course to even so many parts of India that I still haven't
Oh,
visited. And
India!
of course,
Hello, India. I'm dying to explore India now. I was in fact thinking that I'll take my next album, which is the Hindi album, and I'll just take a jeep, drive across India, and shoot videos.
that'll be amazing. I will be looking forward to that.
Let's do it.
I mean, just exploring the country, it'll be amazing.
I
And
really
you can
want
also
to.
do a travel and music blog.
That's the idea.
Ha!
That is the idea.
Not bad.
I've given away the idea on national radio. Nobody's
You
seen
have
it.
the first mover advantage. Don't worry. First mover advantage. You have it. It's Hriday Gattani's idea. Okay. You take it. You have to pay for copyright, patent, whatever else, trademark, all of that put together.
Trademark.
A thing that annoys you the most.
I think that annoys me the most is honking.
Yeah.
I was so annoyed with somebody who was honking on the way here.
And you never.
Unnecessary. No, I mean,
honk.
no, like unnecessary honking.
Okay.
Sorry, that's the right way to put it. You have to honk in a city like Bombay. I think if you don't honk, you're gonna kill somebody. Okay, let me take that back. If you don't honk, then you're gonna bang your car.
That is true.
Yeah,
That is
so-
so true. And it's expensive these days to buy
Yeah.
a car. I mean, come on. Okay.
I don't want to even get into that altercation in this heat. Actually, after banging your car, getting off and being like, "Kya kar diya?"
Early summers have been ruining for everyone. It's just too much. Okay. What about if I've given you an option of the oceans, going to the oceans, the space,
Mhm.
or visiting 50 countries? Which one will you choose and why?
Wow, oceans.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a
Ocean
water
baby.
I'm a water baby.
Water baby.
Water baby.
Very good. What about if you were given a chance to become like ace at one thing, like right now, overnight? What would it be?
What I do, I want to become an ace. Yeah, definitely.
You
Like
already
music.
won, I think.
No, I mean we're all getting there. We're all striving to get
Morning or evening person?
there. Evening.
Yeah. What's your favorite beverage?
Unfortunately, as of now, it's like right now I'm like Diet Coke is like my vibe.
What?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's
What? What phase is this? Jukebox of
it's a-
History.
yeah,
It's just
it's a-
adding more and more to the jukebox.
Yeah, I
We'll
think I
have
just-
those coming out in the next album, I'm sure.
I think I'm just done with coffee definitely, but right now Diet Coke is something that I'm buying.
If you were to be a superhero for a day, who would it be and why?
Iron Man. I
Yeah.
just love Iron Man. I don't have to give an answer. I mean, he's so
Heart of
cool.
steel.
And he's so cool. Like, I love. The thing is, I'd be Robert Downey Jr. because I feel like he's a superhero in his own way. Like, I loved Sherlock Holmes. I loved.
Everything he does.
Everything he does, he's just got this ease in him, right? So,
Yeah.
I love the way he's brought out the character of Iron
Yeah.
Man to be like this really chill. I don't give a shit.
Very effortless.
Yeah. So, I love that.
Only he knows how much effort he's put in, but it looks so
Actually.
effortless to us.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to in 2022?
So yeah, I'm looking forward to traveling a little bit more. I'm doing hopefully I'm going to go to the United States and
Ooh.
try and promote this
He's
album.
just let out another secret out of the bag. He didn't want to, but he did.
You have that effect, Danny.
I like
Taking
that.
out all my secrets.
So cool. So there's a lot coming up. Hriday Gattani is simply that his name is on Instagram. So that's where you follow him if you still haven't, and explore all the music that he has to offer. It's beautiful. Jukebox of History is really, really nice. It's a nice box of love, and loved all the songs, and looking forward to huge successes for you in the future.
Thank you so much. Please go check out the album, everybody. Thank you so much, Annie, for having me and having such a wonderful chat about the album. I think we got the essence of what I'm trying to say through it. So that's all that soothes my heart.
Hey, Jukebox of History, Hriday Gattani in the studios of 94.3 Radio 1. This is Afternoons with Annie. Stay tuned.